Confirmation, get it? Because everyone's conforming to Gabi. The writers had the opportunity to do the funniest thing they could have done and they sure as hell took it. What's that, you may ask? Excluding Adrien from the finale. You know, the one that revolves all around him and his family. Perfect writing choice. Girl power per period. Emphasize how Adrien is a little puppet and is stuck in that room. Oh no, Rapunzel. Hi guys, I'm Adrien and I am Ladybug's sidekick. And Marinette's boyfriend. Anyways. Episode starts with British news reporting Paris news for absolutely no reason. And by news I mean they remind you that 2 Parisian influencers are in London now and that they'll do modeling gigs here. We don't care. Tell us real news. Like how Luna is free from BBC. I still couldn't wrap my head around the fact that Adrien and Kagami are literally kept hostage in a windowless and doorless room without any contact with the outside world. Like they're away by his fuckus parents in what looks like a hospital ward room as if they're deranged ass patients. The kids obviously know this is fucked up and Kagami throws her shoe at the screen. Yeah, there's a screen that displays ads with her and Adrien in them. Is that even them in those ads? One day they'll understand that we did all of this for their own good. I'm going to murder you and slit your throat and rip your fucking tongue out, you bastard slut. So, Operation Perfect Alliance. I talked about this in a video months ago when we only had badly translated extracts from the script. Damn, I never thought this day would come. So a lot of people he hit the day before as Night Tormentor are still affected because Ladybug didn't fix any damage for some reason. But that's not enough nightmares, so this motherfucker akumatizes himself again and makes copies of himself to fly across the world and infect everybody with his nightmare fairy dust. And our wish to bring our children together can finally come true. Do you want to make them breed, you freak ass bitch? What does this mean genuinely? Dude, I'm like 2 minutes in and I'm already getting riled up. Marinette's nightmare is that she went to save Princess Adrien with her night drip and oop, where did reference. Did Willow tie you up like that? She ends up killing the dragon who was Gabi akumatized and Adrien asks her in tears why she did that. If I were him I'd be asking why she didn't do that sooner. Marinette wakes up and says she needs to talk to Mr. Agresti to make sure Adrien's okay. As if Felix never told her he's Monarch. Did representation never happen? Okay. She calls Adrien, gets sent into voicemail and she gets an alliance ad. Then she thinks talking to Nathalie would be a good idea because she's nicer to Adrien. As if she doesn't know he's Monarch. Dumbus. She goes downstairs and when she refuses to eat and leaves, her father reveals he had a nightmare that she pulled a Eugenia Cooney after Adrien left and that the mice ate her. I giggled. And Sabine has a goofy ass dream. I get y'all are bakers, but let's be for real. Alia somehow thinks Monarch is going to find her and wants to hide. Just go join Luca. Then it cuts back to Adrien's nightmare from representation. Can't Gabi see his victim's nightmares? No? Sure. Gabi sees his son banging on the walls like Maddie when she was banging the door and sends the robot waiter thingies that offer an alliance ring. You get an ad to download this app that will calm you down or some shit. He hesitates to put it on and says his father is insane. I'm glad we agree. So clearly after the fight in the car and the fight against Night Tormentor, he's starting to see his father in a brand new light. Let's see if this goes anywhere. Spoiler. It won't. Plague tells Adrien to transform and reminds us that he can't been seen or heard. But pretty sure Gabi can still hear his son talking as if there's another person in the room. No? How did he hear none of this? Plague solves the camera issue so Adrien can transform, which means Plague could easily get him out of there and have him fight in the final battle no problem. Which means the writers just didn't want him. I didn't need a confirmation, but this is still terrible writing. Gabi turns on the other camera on the robot thing that Adrien could easily beat the fuck out of. What would Gabi do? Make the robot beat him back. Oh. Adrien makes the ring cover the camera and sits back down. Adrien takes off his miraculous and tells Plague to go away because he's sick and angry and thinks he'll get akumatized. By now both Adrien and Kagami have downloaded this fugly app that basically drugs you and makes you forget everything. Meanwhile Marinette transforms in a trash can in true Marinette fashion and goes in the mansion. Of course Gabi also infected Nathalie with this nightmare dust as if she's not one breath away from dying. After representation it's like he wants to kill her himself. As if she didn't ruin her life for him to begin with. So this bastard isn't grateful for anything. Her nightmare is of alliance billboards everywhere and a big Gabi winning. Your nightmare is about to come true, Nathalie. So this next bit is really interesting because Nathalie records a video for Adrien Emily style. She can barely speak but tries to say something about Emily and Gabi when he hired her and gets interrupted by an alliance ad. Then she gets up with the little strength that she has left. But like, did she stop recording or what? We didn't see her press the record button. So will this video still exist after the wish? I'll come back to this later. Ladybug is looking at a picture frame of her and Adrien and overhears Nathalie steps down the stairs as she goes to Gabi to beat him with a crowbar but fails. Then we see everyone else getting custom videos of Adrien and Kagami doing ASMR with things to their liking. That proves my theory that these are AIs of Adrien and Kagami. Marinette's parents are quite literally high out of their minds and can't tell that the Adrien in the video isn't real. Like these fucks have made everyone doubt their reality and the ability to differentiate what's real and what's not. The fuck did they put in those rings? Anyways, Plag is looking for Marinette and for some reason makes a face at the picture of Marinette, Alia and Zoe. Emphasis on Zoe since she was his holder for a day. Weird. Then we see a list of all the countries affected by this weird-ass pandemic and the percentages. Everyone's alliance assured them there is no problem anywhere, and Milen comes in talking about aliens eating trees or something as she's the only one without a ring. The only reason she refuses to wear it is because it's bad for the environment. Also it shows Adrien and Kagami. You're my fluffy wubby teddy bear. Oh my god, y'all are even more cringe than Adrinette. The second her boyfriend takes the ring off, he gets another nightmare and puts it back on. She yells that the ring has them hypnotized and they tell her she should wear it too. Gabi is about to transform again, but we hear the security alarm and I nearly pissed my pants when I first saw this shit. He talks to his wife's corpse again and admits he's fucking insane. But like, how is he sure he only has a few hours left? Are you psychic? Y'all, this gagged me more than that kitchen scene from Passion. Like the cinematography? The dialogue? I have to give my tens where they're due. This scene perfectly reflected Gabi's insanity. Nathalie tells him he'll have to exchange her life for someone else's and he wrongfully says he wouldn't sacrifice another human. So like, are you planning to sacrifice an object right now? Is that what your wife is to you? Because that's not how the wish works. You can't wish for an object to die for your human wife to come back. Has he still not realized how the wish works? Does anyone know how the wish works? Doesn't seem like it. Anyways, Nathalie collapses and oop, reflectal parallel. More like the opposite of parallel. Like, he used to be somewhat tender with her and it's like he wants to kill her. Ladybug is looking through the safe and finds the stolen tablet form Fu and starts questioning. It can't be? What can't be? Didn't you learn from that play who Monarch is? Speaking of, she hides just when he gets in with barely alive Nathalie in his arms. She sees him detransform and gasps as if Felix and Kagami didn't say this exact thing to her literally yesterday. Bitch, were you not paying attention? She writes Chat Noir a text explaining everything he should know but doesn't send it because the script told her not to. Where the hell was this after evolution, girl? Your wake-up call wasn't enough to call for Ladybug's help? Fuck you. Anyways, Ladybug asks where Adrien is and Nathalie tells her he's safe but she's not. She reveals that Gabi's plan is to take away the ASMR ads and accumatize like 7 billion people to go kill her. What a great plan that Emily would love. She considers taking Nathalie to the hospital and Nathalie tells her she's beyond help because she used the peacock. And Ladybug is reminded her boyfriend is a Senti whose mother died because she created him using it. And she showed Ladybug a family pic with Emily, assuming next to her recordings because it's the perfect time for that. Nathalie tells her to transform back and Marinette watches the last bit of life leave Nathalie's eyes. So, Gloob. Gabi going to jail was too triggering for kids in your opinion, but Nathalie dying in front of our eyes was okay? Cool. Makes total sense. Then Tomoe presses a button and flips the ad to AI Ladybug and Chat Noir kidnapping AI Adrien and Kagami. Yes, now you can be the next AI K-pop group like Maeve. Dude, this is so goofy I can't take y'all seriously. Like, look at the pics they used in the news report. At this point everybody's gone insane and does not question the validity of the videos except Alia. Thank God they didn't completely dumb her down. Also, why don't they get Markov to analyze the vids to prove they're AI generated or shit? I don't know. Alia tells everyone Ladybug does not kidnap people and that she saved them and finally sees Plag. So apparently from the magical charm Ladybug gave him and the cataclysm Gabi has their imprints or some shit? I don't get it. Then Gabi goes live and tells everyone Ladybug and Chat Noir kidnapped his object. Sorry, I mean San. And Kagami. And says if they want to help him they should say alliance. Miraculize me. I should say this in front of the mirror 3 times while peeling an apple at 3 a.m. and see what happens. Also, let's be realistic. If that were me I wouldn't give a fuck to save 2 Instagram modes. Sorry. I have better shit to worry about. Like odd eye circles comeback. I liked Ivan getting akumatized first as a callback to Stanahert if it was even intentional. Alia thinks Monarch found a way to take control of the alliance rings and doesn't put the pieces together that Gabi is motherfucking Monarch. I thought it was clear after Revelation? Why is nobody putting the 2 together? How else would the miraculous powers transfer through the ring? Are they all stupid? Anyways, now everyone is turning into Squid Game guards. Or the Spot guy from Spiderverse. Vote in the comments who this reminds you of more. Alia takes Plag aside while everyone's distracted and says she's worried she'll get akumatized and that she's having visions of herself giving the miraculous to Gabi. Plag goes to find Marinette again, who is trying to reach Chat Noir. The security locks are activated because the Squid Game guards are about to break in. Tomoe sees that Ladybug's imprints led to his house and he thinks she chose his place to hide for some reason. All these fads are asking her where's Kagami and Adrien and she doesn't know what they're talking about. And then they make her do the Dalgona game. Just kidding. They kill her instead. Kidding again. But apparently they can't detect Chat Noir anywhere. Shouldn't they still be able to see that Plague is there? Like his imprints? He technically gave Chat Noir the ability to cataclysm. No? Okay. Plague sees the Squid Game people going in with the voyage so he follows them and the security locks are useless. She hides again and remembers Nathalie telling her to transform back. She goes in the kitchen and hides in this cabinet. So if she never transformed again after that they would have never detected her. Damn it. Nobody knows where she went and don't think for a moment that maybe she'll still in there. I'll cut them some slack I guess because they don't know how the miraculous works I guess. But Gabi knows she detransformed and wants to give her a creepy welcome. Where are you my child? Want a lollipop? Oh my god I'll shut up. Plague finds Marinette and Tiki and she tells him this is where Monarch lives. She puts on the cat ring and Gabi drags her by the damn leg. He sure as hell wasn't expecting Miss Baker girl now was he. Anyway she unifies the two miraculouses and gags him. Okay but like, the world's about to end and she's showing off and shit. Honestly so real. What do I think of her design? Meh. I wish they kept the black hair that she had as Latin Noir because I feel like this is too many colors. Like why is her hair blue? Looks weird I don't know. Also they should have given her extra arms like biblically accurate Kwamas. And extra hands would give her more hands to beat Gabi with too like, wasted opportunity. I don't mind the 3 braids to be honest even though it looks kinda messy. I get that they were trying to mash her twin pigtails and her braid/tail as Latin Noir so that's creative I guess. I'm rating this episode 4/10 because it upsets me and not much makes sense. But much better than what follows up. Honestly flopped. So you know Adrien in this finale. Should we expect him in next season's finale? Or the next season at all? Come on we must find a way to write him out because we don't like blonde people. Am I right Thomas Astruc?